Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys taking a little time to check the video out. Going to give you guys my first day practice report from down here at Lake Eufaula, Oklahoma. I got the BFL regional starting on Thursday, so I'll give you guys a rundown how my first practice day went and what my plan is for the rest of the week here. Real quick guys, before we get started, just wanted to remind everybody out there, if you guys are interested in supporting the channel here a little bit more and like to get more involved, one of the best ways you can do that is become a channel member, and channel members get things like extra videos every week that aren't seen by the public and some access to my email address for your own personal fishing questions. And if you want to become a member, just go to my YouTube homepage, the Intuitive Angling homepage, click on the join button. It gives you the info for that, so really appreciate it. Okay guys, this is a short one here. I'm only going to get, as it's going to wind up, about a day and a half of practice for this. I've just been so freaking busy at the house, I couldn't even get away. So I got up early this morning and drove down here from Lake Eufaula from Springfield, Missouri. It's about a 250-mile drive. So I got on the water down here. It was probably about 9:30 or 10 o'clock before I got on the water. And I fished Eufaula probably half a dozen times in the past, but it's been forever since I've been here. I think the last tournament, this is how long it's been, the last tournament I fished here, I think Edwin Evers won the tournament, and it was his second tournament he'd ever fished. So his Bassmaster Invitational was his second tournament ever. So that tells you how long ago that was. That was like, it was in the 90s somewhere in the late 90s. And then I fished several old Redman tournaments here back in the day. And I think maybe Central Pro-Am, but it's been a long time, man. Most of the tournaments I fished here were in the 80s and the 90s. So it's sort of like a new lake a little bit. But anyway, launched the boat this morning, and one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to sort of get a feel for how the lake looked water clarity wise. And the first thing I noticed, I was shocked how clear the water was. Every time I've been here before, this place has been a mud pit, and it's pretty dang clear, and it's pretty dang clear in a lot of the lake, or relatively clear for Lake Eufaula. I was really surprised with that. So my entire lure selection, I had to sit down the boat and change it up a little bit, because I was expecting, about 6 inches, 12 inches of visibility, and shoot, it was, 3 foot of clarity in a lot of the places I fished here. So anyway, I fished from about, probably 10:30 until 3 o'clock, and I caught 4 non-keepers, and just like 12 inchers, and it just did not feel right. So man, I said, I'm going to take the boat out. I'm going to go launch in a different part of the lake. So I took the boat out, drove a ways, launched in a different part of the lake, got into a little bit different environment there, and right off the bat, I caught 3 keepers. Lost one pretty nice one, but caught 3 pretty nice keepers fairly quick, and sort of left the area. It wasn't like a real big area, and I sort of went through it pretty fast, but there's obviously some fish in there. I was pretty optimistic, or pretty pleased to see that. The only thing about that is this particular stretch that I caught those fish on, that's the only stretch I caught them on, and I don't know if there would be enough fish there for 2 days to make the cut. I would really have to manage them super good, even if they were big enough to finish in the top 6. But at least, and it's almost dark here. You can't really tell it, but it's only it's 6:45 right now, so don't got too much more daylight left on there. So anyway, it gives me an idea what to look for tomorrow. I'm going to go out tomorrow and sort of, tonight I'll get on Navionics and Google Map, and I'm going to try to look for some of those areas similar to where I caught them in today. And my goal in this tournament, if I can catch, about 13 pounds a day, I think that would be real close to making the top 6 to make the All-American, just judging from the tournaments I've read about on the internet the last few weeks down here. So that's sort of my goal, to catch, 13, 14 pounds a day here, which is a big uphill task, because this place is getting hammered. That area that I fished this morning, guys, it was a freaking boat show in there. I don't know how many people are in this tournament, but there's a lot. Maybe some co-anglers brought their boats down. But anyway, just it's going to be a short day tomorrow, man. I'm going to have to get off the water a little bit early tomorrow. I've got to do a promotion for Bridgeford Foods. Got to get the tackle worked on. So by the by when it's said and done in this whole deal, I'm going to have about a day and a half of practice here. So hopefully that's enough. But anyway, I'll let you guys know how the practice day went tomorrow, sort of what my plan is for the tournament. And I appreciate you guys tuning in this week. See you.